How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video for you guys. And yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Just kind of start off, but um yesterday I went ahead and installed Android 17 beta 1. Now, I don't recommend that people install this just yet. We don't know exactly how stable it is, and it's not considered under platform stability just yet. But before we take a deep dive into what to expect with Android 17 beta 1 and just what types of things are implemented with this beta software, I do want to say that if you guys enjoy this type of videos, it's probably the reason why you should subscribe to the channel. So go ahead and do that right now, and then hit the like button too, and then that way more people can find this video and get this information for them. So just to be quite honest with everybody, Android 17 beta 1, kind of a shocker, because initially it was supposed to release a couple of days ago, but then it was delayed and there was no time frame of how long it was going to be delayed, and then all of a sudden it just became available. And so I didn't install it on my Pixel 10 because that's my main daily driver device. So I was just like, I put it on a secondary device, which I decided the Pixel 7. Since I know there's going to be people that's going to do it on the Pixel 10, maybe the Pixel 9, maybe the 9A. I wanted to see how the 7 is going to hold on to it. And so first things first that I do just kind of want to touch base with is the actual release notes of beta 1. So what we see right here is that it was released February 13th, so it was yesterday, my brother's birthday. It gives you the builds, right? And it tells you, so CP21.26.011.6.011 B1 is, I guess, like the build for like the newer ones, I guess from the Pixel 8 and on up. Because there's another build here, which is a CP21.26.011.6.011.A1. And that one's for the Pixel 6 Pro, the Pixel 6, the 6A, the 7 Pro, and the Pixel 7. So there's two different builds. So I have this particular build because I have it on my Pixel 7. Maybe I might install it on the Pixel 9A and just kind of see if I see like any differences there. But that will probably have to be after I take the Pixel 9 in, the 9A in for repairs and stuff like that. So anyways, here are the release notes. So it says it's available with the latest features and changes to try with your apps. So obviously beta software is for app developers to use and to basically level up their apps to be compatible with any new features and stuff that Android 17 is going to be giving. So user interface and windowing. Okay, mandatory large screen adaptivity. Apps targeting Android 17 API level 37 running a large screen can no longer opt out of resizing or orientation changes. So it kind of gives you the just a little bit of the bullet points right there. Optimize configuration changes to prevent state loss. The system no longer restarts activities by default for specific configuration changes, including the configuration keyboard and navigation and touchscreen. Actions required on that. Basically, if your app relies on restarts to reload resources for these events, you must explicitly opt in using the new Android create on configuration changes manifest attribute. So this is just basically a lot of developer jargon. Okay, performance and runtime. So it looks like that we have a lock-free message queue, generational garbage collection on ART, and then new profile triggers. For media and camera, dynamic session updates for camera capture sessions. So that's, being able to toggle between camera and camcorder or video recorder without causing any glitches or anything like that. And for audio and video, so it looks like constant quality for video recording. So they have some encoding for that. Background audio hardening, audio playback, focus requests, and volume changes initiate silently if the app is not in a valid lifecycle state. And here's one that's actually pretty interesting, and this one I will kind of highlight, and that's a VVC support. So added platform support for versatile video coding H.266. So we have H.264 and H.265. So what this really translates to in layman's terms is just that when you're recording video, and a higher quality video can actually take up a lot of storage on your device. And so they have an encoding where you can record a very high quality video that doesn't take up a lot of space on your device. So this is probably the reason why the Pixel 10a didn't, get pushed to a 256 base model start off. How does this translate with video recording down the road in the future? Well, we have to wait until Android 17 is pushed out and then be able to actually select H.266 as the encoding format for video recording and then see how that translates. So yeah. And you got privacy and security. So, just gives a little bit of talk about that. I'll link this in the description if you guys want to just read the notes in itself. And of course, a connectivity tool. So companion device manager, new profiles for medical devices and fitness trackers, a unified permission dialog. So that's what's in the current 17 beta 1. These are the release notes for it. For those that's like, is there anything actually interesting with the change up? And I can tell you guys, no, it's not. And for those people who are like, it's going to look like liquid glass, I beg to differ. This does not look like liquid glass at all. It just does not. Yeah, so, there's a little bit of changes, I believe. So in the widget settings for search, you actually can change the color of it. So now, if I wanted to, I can go to a purplish color. Let's go like that. And yeah, I could make it purple. I mean, it doesn't match the rest of the widgets and stuff and whatnot, but I mean, you can do that now with the Google search. And apparently, with the at a glance, you can use it, and I believe there's a way, or it should be a way to toggle it off. It probably is on the newer Pixels and not on the older ones. So I'm kind of just stuck with the date right there. But on the newer Pixels, basically that goes away. So you can completely remove it off. And yeah, you should be okay at this point to just have like the whole at a glance taken away. Some people find it to be distracting, and so you can get rid of it. Why not? Also now with the volume controls, instead of it being 3 ellipses at the bottom right there, which let me just kind of bring it up so you guys can see. But now there's an actual settings button that when you tap on it, it brings up all the different audio levels for alarm, notifications, rings, calls, and media, and you could adjust it based upon. So those are some of the visual changes in Android 17 Beta 1. Not a drastic user interface overhaul or facelift or any of that type of stuff. And if there's going to be, it's not going to be in Beta 1. I think right now it's just really implementations of features, changes to those features and API levels and all that type of stuff. And then eventually at some point, if there's going to be like any type of face uplift, maybe like a little bit more of an expansion, Material 3 Expressive or any of that stuff, it'll come in that form a little bit later on. But for the most part, everything's just pretty much like the same. You may notice like a little bit of difference in like the animations. So yeah, a little bit of it. But nothing too drastic. Not a significant change from like Android 11 to Android 12, right? We saw a UI interface facelift change up with Material UI, and then Material 3 Expressive just brought in a little bit more deeper of customizations and whatnot. Now for those people who is like, what about themes? So themes will be coming, and yeah, as you guys can see, theme packs are coming, and they're coming down the road. So no new theme packs available right now. But yeah, we'll be waiting for those. So anyways, that's just a quick look around Android 17 Beta 1, and also a look at the release notes from Google directly. And yeah, just basically tell me what you guys think in the comment sections, and what types of things do you want to see implemented into the user interface for a change up that would just make Android much more pleasing, not only to the eye, but also basically just to its use case. Drop those comments in the comment section. I would love to know your guys' thoughts on that. Thanks for checking out this video, and as you know, more of Android 17 beta comes out, I will keep you guys updated. Until then, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Happy Valentine's Day. Whatever, little heart thing. I'm too old for that.